going live. And you're live! Hey, good morning, America! It's Friday. Did everybody make it? Everybody got here? I see two of you. That's a start. And there's Cameron. So, could have been worse. Could have been worse. Yeah. Hey, Cameron, my head is naked. Talk to these people while I fix that.
Well, it's Friday. It is Firearms Friday, and today's story is going to come to us from New Mexico's Valencia County, and it's the kind of story that just warms the cockles of your heart.
The deep ones. Boom, boom, baby. Boom, boom. What do we got? Alleged burglar shot, killed, another suspect arrested. All right. So, guys, there's a quarantine on. How you gonna bad guy? How you gonna be bad guys and go bad guy while people are, just trying to stay home? Okay,
Yeah,
there's a quarantine on. The likelihood that the armed us are gonna be in their homes with their arms is dramatically increased. So, whoops.
yeah. Like how how either dumb or desperate are you? Where if now's the time, I've always wanted a career in felony B&E. Let's get that started.
Now, in fairness, uh, these guys were not beginning their career in felony B&E. Looks like the two of them were associated with one another, and there is some information down here about their. I lost it. There was some information down here about their arrest history. Um, in Tomé, an attempted burglary in Tomé Sunday morning has left one Valencia County man dead and another in custody. Uh, Called in shortly after 7 a.m. Yeah. Excuse me. Deputies found Jason Shadron of Los Lunas dead in the front seat of a stolen pickup truck. Oh.
Whoops.
I had a buddy one time. Disappeared on us for weeks and weeks. And then he finally turned up one day. And we discovered that what happened was, and this is kind of like driving a stolen pickup truck to a felony B&E, he was on probation for DUI. And then one morning, when he was supposed to go check in with his probation officer, he drove himself over there to check in with his probation officer. He lost his license when he got the probation for DUI. And then he drove himself over there to check in with his probation officer. And we didn't see him for weeks. But shit happens. Anyway, so you're going to steal a truck and take it to commit a felony. With a gun. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I really just skimmed the article, so I actually don't know if the burglars were armed. I just make that assumption. Because honestly, I mean, if you're gonna criminal, uh, I would suggest being armed.
Well, I mean, these guys already had a long rap sheet. They were driving a stolen vehicle. They were broke into somebody's house at dawn. Yeah, they had a gun. And even if they didn't, they had a crowbar. They, you don't break into somebody's house without a weapon, even if it's a close range weapon. It's just not going to happen. And besides, once you break into my house, I am just going to assume you've got freaking tomahawks set up on a technical in my yard and are prepared to blow my entire house up, and I will treat you as such. So there's that.
Wow, a tomahawk on a technical. That's hilarious.
I mean, it'd be hilarious because when the Tomahawk launched, it would just shred the truck. There'd be nothing left of it. It was the only alliterative thing I could think of. Tomahawk on a tank. I felt like it. I felt like that was pretty good for first thing in the morning, just making it up.
But anyway, we got a DRT. We got a dead bad guy at the scene. One escaped, but one fled, but was later arrested. And guys, this
Apparently,
is. Oh, go ahead.
apparently, bad guy number two bought himself a trip to the hospital. He tried to punch out a window
Yeah.
and, well, succeeded. Don't punch out windows. That will never work for you.
And they say that they're saying that there's no apparent connection between the two burglars and the intended victims. So this that would lead me to suspect that these two cats probably hit a couple other people first, or intended to hit a couple of people later. um, but apparently the surviving bad guy Armijo was taken into custody without incident,
Except for that whole window punching
except
thing.
for the whole window punching thing.
Oh, so is New Mexico one of those states where he's going to get charged with some type of homicide crime for his partner being killed in the commission of a crime?
It doesn't say anything about that here. I would hope so. I'm not gonna look it up, but he was wanted on felony warrants prior to his arrest in regards to 3 probation violations for aggravated assault on a police officer with a deadly weapon, a second incident of aggravated assault on a police officer, and the third for burglary and assaulting, fleeing, evading, and obstructing an officer. So, he's done.
Dude, you would have thought he would have been done the
That's
first time he assaulted a police officer,
you would think.
but multiple instances of this? I mean, sure. Sure. Hey, what you want to bet that part of the reason why he was let out of jail, even though he was clearly a bad dude, had something to do with, I don't know, that little ethnic flair to his name? Just a guess. Just a guess.
Mm,
In New Mexico?
mm, maybe. Maybe. I'd have to know more about the situation. Um,
That's just my cynical guess.
maybe. But I think that's all I've got for you this morning, people.
Um, just a note. We talked before about how we literally have hundreds and even thousands of rounds of specific types of ammunition for the multiple firearms that we own.
Right.
Now might be the time, people. I don't want to suggest anybody panic buy or anything like that, but worldwide, we have surpassed 500,000 cases of coronavirus. And somehow the USA's official total number is higher than the one in China. I'm sure that doesn't have anything to do with why the Chinese government kicked out all foreign journalists. Sure, those are not related at all. But much the same, if anything gets you here, it's probably not going to be the virus that gets you. It's going to be the panic that gets you. So maybe go ahead and get yourself a couple extra cans of coffee, a couple extra bags of rice, and a couple of extra boxes of 9mm. Just a suggestion. And that's all I got.
All right, brother. Well, thanks for tuning in. We will see you Monday morning. And y'all be safe out there. Rod, watch your 6 while you're taking that walk, brother. Keep it clean.
And Bob's your uncle. All right, man. I'm going to Get ready for work.
Yeah, buddy. Talk to you later.
Later.